A dumb TikTok trend ruined my relationship. My boyfriend Jordan and I had been together for 3 years. Nothing crazy, just solid and normal. We had our Friday pizza nights, watched the same shows, argued about stupid stuff like who left the milk out. His mom loved me. My dad actually liked him, which was rare. Everyone kept asking when he'd propose. His sister would wink at me at family dinners. My best friend swore he'd been looking at rings online. So when Jordan invited me to his cousin's engagement party and told me to wear something really nice, my heart started racing. He kept checking his phone all day, kept adjusting his shirt collar, asked me 3 times if my parents were definitely coming. I thought this was it. I borrowed my mom's pearl earrings, spent an hour on my makeup. The whole drive there, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. The venue was beautiful. String lights everywhere, fancy tables with those cloth napkins, an actual DJ playing music. Jordan had invited my entire family. My parents were already there sitting with his parents, smiling at me weird. My stomach felt like it was doing backflips. This had to be happening. Why else would everyone be here? Halfway through dinner, the DJ suddenly turned down the music. Jordan stood up and tapped his champagne glass with a fork. The whole room went silent. Everyone turned to look. My mom grabbed my dad's hand. Jordan's sister was filming on her phone. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. Jordan looked right at me and said, "I have something important to say." Then he got down on one knee. People started gasping. My aunt started crying. I couldn't breathe. My hands flew to my mouth. This was really happening. 3 years and it was finally happening. He pulled out a small black velvet box from his jacket pocket, held it up in front of everyone. I was shaking so bad I thought I might fall over. Then he opened the box. It was completely empty. Nothing inside, just empty black velvet. Jordan burst out laughing. "It's a prank. TikTok challenge. I totally got you. Look at your face." He pointed at me, laughing so hard he could barely stand up. Some people started laughing too. His cousin was cracking up. His sister was still filming, zooming in on my face. I just stood there. Couldn't move. Couldn't speak. My brain felt like it had short-circuited. My mom's face went from happy to completely horrified in 2 seconds. My dad's jaw was clenched so tight I thought his teeth might break. Jordan kept laughing, showing people the empty box like it was the funniest thing ever. I didn't yell, didn't cry, didn't make a scene. I just picked up my purse, walked straight to the parking lot, and called an Uber. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely type the address. Jordan followed me outside, still laughing, saying, "Come on, it was just a joke. Don't be so sensitive." I got in the Uber without saying a single word to him. The driver asked if I was okay. I just stared out the window the whole ride home. By the next morning, the video was everywhere. Fake proposal prank on girlfriend in front of family. Over 2 million views. Comments calling me dramatic, saying I couldn't take a joke. Random strangers on the internet telling me I overreacted. Jordan kept texting me, "Babe, come on. It was funny. Everyone loved it. You're being ridiculous." I blocked his number. Deleted every single photo of us from my phone and Instagram. Took down the pictures from my room. My parents were furious. My dad actually called Jordan and told him to never contact me again. Jordan's friends started messaging me. His sister called me stuck up. His mom tried to say he didn't mean anything by it. But here's the thing. He made the worst moment of my life into content. He humiliated me in front of everyone I love for internet points. 2 weeks went by and I was starting to feel normal again. Then last night at 11 p.m., my best friend called me. Her voice was shaking. "Don't freak out, but Jordan's at the Monarch right now. He's drunk and he just told everyone at the bar he's proposing to some girl tonight. He's waving around a ring box." "A real one?" My stomach dropped. The Monarch was where we had our first date. I could hear noise in the background, people laughing, music playing. My friend said, "I'm here right now. I can see him. He keeps checking his phone. I think he's waiting for someone." My heart was racing. Part of me wanted to hang up and forget I ever heard this. But another part needed to know if this was real or another sick joke. My friend's voice got quieter. "What do you want me to do? I can stall him if you want to come down here. But babe, you need to decide fast." The girl he's texting just walked in. I sat on my bed holding my phone so tight my knuckles turned white. My friend was still on the line waiting for me to say something. Through the phone, I could hear music and people talking and glasses clinking. "What does she look like?" I asked, blonde. "Really tall, wearing a red dress." "She's walking straight to his table." He just stood up. My chest felt tight. I couldn't breathe right. "Are you coming?" My friend whispered. I wanted to say no. I wanted to hang up and pretend this wasn't happening. But instead I heard myself say, "Stay there. I'm coming." I threw on jeans and a sweatshirt, didn't even look in the mirror. My hands were shaking while I tied my shoes. I grabbed my keys and ran to my car. The Monarch was 20 minutes away, but I made it in 12. I parked across the street where Jordan wouldn't see my car. My friend was waiting outside. "He's still in there," she said. "They're at a corner booth." He ordered champagne. We walked in together. The bar was packed, Friday night crowd everywhere. I spotted Jordan immediately. He was sitting across from the blonde girl, leaning forward with his elbows on the table. The ring box was sitting right there between them. She was smiling at him. He was smiling back. My stomach felt like it dropped to the floor. "That's Kenna," my friend whispered. "She works at his gym." I watched them for maybe 30 seconds. Jordan picked up the ring box. Kenna put her hand over her mouth. He opened it. This time there was actually a ring inside. It caught the light from the candle on their table. I could see it sparkle from where I was standing. Kenna's eyes went wide. Jordan was talking, but I couldn't hear what he was saying over the noise of the bar. Then Kenna started laughing. Not a happy laugh, a confused laugh. She shook her head and pushed the ring box back across the table toward Jordan. She was still laughing, but she looked uncomfortable. Jordan's smile disappeared. He said something else. She shook her head again and stood up. She grabbed her purse off the booth and walked away from the table. Jordan just sat there holding the ring box, staring at the spot where she'd been sitting. My friend grabbed my arm. Oh my God. Kenna walked right past us, heading for the door. She was on her phone before she even made it outside. Jordan was still sitting alone at the table. He picked up his champagne glass and drank the whole thing in one go. Then he put his head in his hands. "Did that just happen?" my friend asked. I couldn't look away from him. He looked destroyed, completely broken. Part of me felt satisfied. Part of me felt sick. Mostly I just felt empty. "Let's go," I said. We left before Jordan saw us. I sat in my car for 10 minutes before I could drive. My friend stayed with me. "You okay?" she asked. "I don't know. When I got home that night, I couldn't sleep. I kept seeing Jordan's face when Kenna walked away. Kept seeing that ring sparkling under the candlelight. The ring he'd never bought for me. The proposal he'd turned into a joke. But he'd been serious about her. He'd bought a real ring for someone he'd known for what? A few weeks? Maybe a month?" My phone buzzed at 2 in the morning. Unknown number. I almost didn't answer. "Hello?" "It's me." Jordan's voice slurred. He was drunk. "I know you blocked me." "I'm using Trevor's phone. I should have hung up right there." Instead, I said, "What do you want?" She said no. He laughed, but it sounded more like crying. "Can you believe that?" She said no. Said I was moving too fast. Said she barely knows me. Said she thought we were just having fun. I didn't say anything. "I bought the ring 3 days ago," he continued. "Spent 2 months' salary on it. The guy at the store said it was perfect. Said any girl would be lucky." "Jordan, I should have proposed to you," he said. His voice cracked. "That night at the party. I had a ring then, too. A real one. It was in my car. I was gonna do it for real after the prank. Thought it would be funny. Thought you'd laugh, and then I'd pull out the real ring, and it would be this great story." My heart stopped. "What? But you left. You just left. And I thought you were being dramatic. Thought you'd come back. So I returned the ring the next day. Got my money back. And now I don't have you, and I don't have her, and I don't have anything." I couldn't speak. My throat felt closed. "I messed up," Jordan said. "I know I messed up. Everyone keeps telling me I messed up. My mom hasn't talked to me in 2 weeks. My sister deleted the video. Your dad left me a voicemail that made me feel like I was 6 inches tall. And you won't even look at me. You humiliated me," I finally managed to say. "In front of everyone. For a video. I know. You made me feel like an idiot. I know. And now you're calling me drunk because some other girl said no?" He was quiet for a long time. I could hear him breathing on the other end. Heard him sniffle like he was crying. "I love you," he said. "I still love you." I never stopped. "I was just stupid, and I thought I could fix it by moving on, but I can't. Kenna isn't you. Nobody is you. Jordan, I have to go. Wait." I hung up. Blocked Trevor's number too. Turned off my phone and buried my face in my pillow. I didn't cry. I just lay there staring at the ceiling until the sun came up. The next morning, my mom called me. I'd forgotten I'd promised to help her with something at her house. When I got there, she took one look at my face and made me sit down at the kitchen table. "What happened?" she asked. I told her everything. The bar, Kenna, Jordan's drunk phone call, the ring he said he'd planned to give me. All of it. My mom listened without interrupting. When I finished, she was quiet for a minute. Then she said, "Do you believe him? About the ring?" "I don't know, maybe. Does it matter?" "Might matter to you. He still did what he did." "Yes, he did." She poured me coffee even though I didn't ask for any. We sat there not talking. My dad came in from the garage, took one look at both of us, and turned around and went back outside. "Your father wants to drive to Jordan's apartment," my mom said. "I've been talking him down for 2 weeks." That almost made me smile. Almost. "What are you going to do?" she asked. "Nothing." "There's nothing to do." "It's over, is it?" I looked at her. "You think I should talk to him?" "I think you should do whatever makes you feel like yourself again. Right now you look lost." She was right. I did feel lost. For 3 years, Jordan had been part of every plan I made. Every thought about the future included him. And now there was just this empty space where he used to be. I spent the rest of the day at my parents' house. Helped my mom organize the basement. Ate dinner with them. Normal stuff. But my brain wouldn't shut off. I kept thinking about what Jordan said. About the ring in his car. About him planning a real proposal. Was it true? Or was it just something he said because he was drunk and hurt? When I got home that night, there was a package on my doorstep. Small box, my name written on it in handwriting I recognized. Jordan's handwriting. My hands were shaking when I picked it up. I brought it inside and stared at it for 20 minutes before I opened it. Inside was the empty ring box from the fake proposal. And a note. I kept this because I thought it was funny. Now I look at it and feel sick. You deserved better. You deserved everything. I'm sorry I made you feel small. I'm sorry I chose a video over you. I'm sorry for all of it. You don't have to forgive me. I don't forgive myself. But I needed you to know that losing you is the worst thing I've ever done to myself. The ring I had for you is gone. I returned it like an idiot. But if I could go back, I'd propose to you, right? No cameras, no jokes. Just me telling you that you're the only person I've ever wanted forever with. I know it's too late. I know I killed what we had, but you deserve to hear it anyway. I love you. I'm sorry, Jordan. I read the note 5 times. Then I put it back in the box with the empty ring case and shoved the whole thing in my closet. I didn't cry. I didn't call him. I didn't do anything. I just went to bed. 3 days went by. I went to work, came home, avoided my phone. Jordan's note kept playing in my head on a loop. My coworker Bria noticed I was off. You good? She asked during lunch break. Define good? That bad? I told her the basics. She knew about the fake proposal already. Everyone did. But I told her about seeing Jordan at the bar and the phone call and the note he sent. Bria stirred her coffee and thought about it. Do you want him back? No, yes, I don't know. Does it matter what I want? He destroyed what we had. But if he could undo it, would you go back? I didn't have an answer. That night I was watching TV when my doorbell rang. I looked through the peephole and my heart stopped. Jordan was standing there. He looked terrible, like he hadn't slept in days. His hair was messy. He was wearing sweatpants and an old t-shirt. Not drunk this time. Just sad. I opened the door but didn't let him in. I know you don't want to see me, he said, but I can't stop thinking about you. Can we talk? Just 5 minutes, please. I should have said no. Should have closed the door. But instead I stepped outside and sat on the front steps. He sat next to me but kept distance between us. Did you get my package? He asked. Yeah. Did you read it? Yeah. He nodded and looked at his hands. I went back to the jewelry store yesterday. Asked if they still had your ring. They sold it. Week after I returned it. Neither of us said anything for a minute. I bought you something else though, he said. He pulled a small box out of his pocket. Different box, not a ring box. He handed it to me. I opened it. Inside was a simple silver bracelet. Small, delicate, nothing fancy. It's not a ring, he said. I know I don't get to give you a ring anymore, but I saw this and thought of you. The girl at the store said it means new beginnings. I don't know if that's true or just something they tell you to make a sale, but I wanted you to have it anyway. I held the bracelet. It was pretty, simple, the kind of thing I actually would have picked for myself. I'm not asking you to take me back, Jordan said. I know I don't deserve that. I just needed to see you. Needed to say I'm sorry to your face. The video's gone. I deleted it from everywhere. Made my sister delete it. Made my friends delete it. Trevor had it saved on his phone and I made him delete it in front of me. It's gone. Jordan, I know it doesn't fix anything. I know deleting a video doesn't undo what I did. But it's gone. And I need you to know I regret it every single day. Every single hour I looked at him. Really looked at him. He had dark circles under his eyes. His hands were shaking slightly. He looked broken. Why, Kenna? I asked. He blinked. What? Why'd you try to propose to her? Jordan ran his hand through his hair. I don't know. I thought if I could move on fast, then it would hurt less. Thought if I forced myself to feel something for someone else, then I'd stop thinking about you. But it didn't work. I don't love her. I barely know her. She knew it too. That's why she said no. Said I was clearly not over someone. You spent 2 months' salary on a ring for someone you barely know. I was trying to prove something. To myself, to everyone. That I wasn't the guy who messed up. That I could still do it right. But I can't, not with her. Only person I ever wanted to marry was you. A car drove past. Someone's dog barked down the street. Normal nighttime sounds. But sitting there with Jordan felt surreal. Like we were in some alternate version of our life. I don't know what you want me to say. I told him. You don't have to say anything. I just needed you to know I'm sorry. And that I love you. And that I hope someday you can think about me without feeling angry. He stood up. I stayed sitting. Keep the bracelet or don't, he said. Either way, I'm gonna go. Thank you for not slamming the door in my face. He walked to his car. Got in, drove away. I sat on my steps holding the bracelet until my neighbor came out to walk his dog and gave me a weird look. Then I went inside. I put the bracelet on my dresser next to the box with the empty ring case. Looked at both of them. Tried to figure out what I felt. Couldn't. 4 more days passed. I wore the bracelet to work without thinking about it. Bria noticed immediately. Is that from him? Yeah. You taking him back? No. But you're wearing what he gave you. I looked down at my wrist. She was right. Why was I wearing it? It's just a bracelet, I said. Bria gave me a look that said she didn't believe me. Honestly, I didn't believe me either. That weekend, my best friend came over. She brought wine and pizza and made me tell her everything. So he actually had a ring that night, she said. And he was planning to propose for real after the prank. That's what he says. Do you believe him? I don't know. Part of me does. Part of me thinks he's just saying whatever might work. What does your gut say? I thought about it. My gut says he's telling the truth. But my gut also says it doesn't matter because he still did what he did. We ate pizza and watched reality TV. Didn't talk about Jordan again. But when she left, I couldn't stop thinking about everything. I pulled out the note he'd sent and read it again. Then I read it again. His handwriting looked shaky in places like his hand had been trembling while he wrote it. My phone buzzed. Text from a number I didn't recognize. Then I remembered Jordan could text from other people's phones. It's Trevor again. Jordan doesn't know I'm texting you, but I thought you should know he's been a mess. Like really bad. He quit the gym, won't leave his apartment, calls in sick to work. His mom came over yesterday and he wouldn't even open the door. I'm worried about him. Not trying to make you feel guilty. Just thought someone should tell you. He really loved you. Still does. I stared at the message. Didn't respond. But something twisted in my chest. I remember Jordan's face on my steps. How broken he looked. How his hands shook. I tried to sleep but couldn't. Kept thinking about him alone in his apartment. Kept thinking about 3 years of memories. Good memories. The time he drove 2 hours to bring me soup when I had the flu. The way he learned to make my mom's lasagna recipe just to surprise me. How he'd leave sticky notes on my mirror with dumb jokes to make me smile. The Jordan who did those things felt like a completely different person from the Jordan who humiliated me in front of everyone. At 2 a.m., I gave up on sleeping. I got dressed and drove to Jordan's apartment. I don't know why. Didn't have a plan. Just needed to see if Trevor was right. Jordan's car was in its usual spot. His apartment was on the second floor. I could see his window from the parking lot. The light was on. I stood there staring up at it for probably 10 minutes trying to decide what to do. Then I saw his shadow move past the window. He was awake. Pacing maybe. I walked up the stairs before I could change my mind. Knocked on his door, heard movement inside. The door opened. Jordan stood there in shorts and a wrinkled t-shirt. He looked even worse than he had on my steps. His eyes were red. He had at least 3 days of stubble. When he saw me, his whole face changed. "What are you doing here?" he asked, not mean. "Just confused," Trevor texted me. "Can I come in?" He stepped aside. His apartment was a disaster. Takeout containers everywhere. Dishes piled in the sink. Laundry on the floor. This wasn't like him. Jordan was always neat. Almost obsessively so. "Sorry about the mess," he said. "I haven't really been..." He gestured vaguely at the room. "Trevor said you've been calling in sick. Trevor talks too much. Are you okay?" Jordan laughed, but it had no humor in it. "Do I look okay?" I sat down on his couch, moved a pizza box to make room. He stayed standing, leaning against the wall like he might fall over if he didn't. "Why are you here?" he asked again. "It's 2 a.m. "I don't know." I couldn't sleep. "I kept thinking about you." Something flickered in his eyes. "Hope, maybe." "Yeah?" "Trevor said you won't talk to your mom. Said you quit the gym. Couldn't stand going there knowing that's where I met Kenna. Felt wrong. Everything feels wrong." He slid down the wall until he was sitting on the floor. Put his head in his hands. I'd never seen him like this. In 3 years, I'd seen him angry, frustrated, annoyed, but never defeated. Never broken. "I don't know how to fix this," he said, voice muffled. "I don't know how to fix me." I didn't know what to say. Part of me wanted to leave. Part of me wanted to sit next to him. Part of me wanted to yell at him for destroying everything. All these parts fighting inside me. "You need to talk to someone," I finally said. "Like a professional." "This isn't healthy, I know." My mom said the same thing. But what's a therapist gonna say? That I'm an idiot? That I destroyed the best thing in my life for internet points? I already know that. They might help you figure out why you did it. He looked up at me. "I know why I did it. Because I'm selfish. Because I thought being funny mattered more than your feelings. Because I wanted people to think I was cool and clever and I didn't think about what it would do to you. There's nothing complicated about it. I'm just a terrible person who hurt someone I love." We sat there in his disaster apartment not talking. Clock on his microwave said 2:47. I should have left. Should have gone home. But I stayed. "I'm not taking you back," I said. "I know. I just wanted you to know I don't hate you. I'm angry. I'm hurt. But I don't hate you. That's more than I deserve." More silence. Jordan wiped his eyes with his shirt. Tried to pull himself together. "You should probably go," he said. "It's late." "You have work tomorrow." He was right. But I didn't move. "Jordan." "Yeah?" "Talk to your mom. Let her in. See a therapist. Clean your apartment. Go back to work. You can't just fall apart. Why do you care?" Good question. Why did I care? He'd humiliated me, hurt me, made me feel worthless in front of everyone I loved. So why was I sitting in his apartment at 3 a.m. telling him to take care of himself? Because 3 years doesn't just disappear? I said. Because I did love you. Past tense. And part of me still cares if you're okay, even if we're not together anymore. Jordan's eyes got wet again, but he didn't cry. Just nodded. I stood up. I'm serious. Call your mom tomorrow. Okay. Promise me. I promise. I left. Drove home. Crawled into bed as the sun started coming up. Slept for 4 hours and went to work exhausted. Bria took one look at me and said, "What did you do?" I went to his apartment. Oh no, nothing happened. I just talked to him. He's a mess. I told him to get help. And I left. That's it. Bria studied my face. You still love him. No, I don't. You're lying. Maybe I was. I didn't know anymore. My feelings were all twisted up. Anger and hurt and worry and something else I didn't want to name. 2 days later, my mom called. Jordan's mother called me. She said Jordan finally let her into his apartment. Said he's going to talk to someone. She wanted me to thank you. How'd she know I had anything to do with it? Jordan told her you came by. Told her what you said. Oh, she also said Jordan's been asking about you. Wanted to know if you're doing okay. I told her you're fine. Thanks. Are you fine? I'm getting there. I wasn't fine. I was confused. Every time I thought I was moving on, something would happen. A song on the radio. A place we used to go. The bracelet on my wrist that I still hadn't taken off. I'd catch myself reaching for my phone to text him something funny, and then remember I couldn't. 3 years of habit doesn't break easy. Week 3 post-breakup was my cousin's birthday party. I almost didn't go, but my mom guilted me into it. The party was at a restaurant downtown, same place we'd had my graduation dinner. Jordan had been there. I tried not to think about it. My whole family was there. Cousins, aunts, uncles, my grandmother, everyone being extra nice to me like I was made of glass. My aunt kept patting my hand. My cousin asked if I was eating enough. It was annoying, but I got why they were doing it. Halfway through dinner, my phone buzzed. Text from Jordan. First time he'd texted me directly since I'd unblocked his number after going to his apartment. I know you're probably with your family, but I wanted you to know I talked to someone today. A therapist. You were right. I needed help. Thank you for telling me that. Hope you're doing okay. I stared at the message. My mom was watching me from across the table. She raised her eyebrows like asking if I was all right. I nodded and put my phone away, but I couldn't focus on the party anymore. All I could think about was Jordan sitting in a therapist's office talking about what he did. About us. About everything. When I got home that night, I texted back. Proud of you for going. That took guts. 3 dots appeared immediately. Then disappeared. Then appeared again. Finally, a message came through. Can we meet for coffee? Just coffee, just talk. I'm not asking for anything. Just want to see you. I should have said no. Should have kept my distance. Let things stay ended. But I typed when. Whenever works for you. Saturday. 10 a.m., the cafe on Westwood. I'll be there. Saturday came faster than I wanted it to. I changed outfits 3 times before leaving. Told myself it didn't matter what I wore because this wasn't a date. This was just coffee with someone I used to know. Used to love. Used to plan a future with. I got to the cafe first. Ordered a latte and sat at a corner table. My leg wouldn't stop bouncing. Jordan walked in exactly at 10. He looked better. Still tired, but cleaner. He'd shaved. His hair was combed. He was wearing jeans and a button-up shirt I'd bought him for his birthday last year. He sat down across from me. Ordered black coffee when the waiter came over. Thanks for meeting me, he said. Yeah. Awkward silence. We'd never been awkward before. We used to talk for hours about nothing. Now I couldn't think of a single thing to say. I've been 3 times, Jordan said. To therapy. 3 sessions so far? That's good. My therapist asked me to explain what I did. Like, really explain it? Took me the whole first session just to get through it. She didn't judge. Just listened. Then she asked me why I thought it would be funny. What did you say? I said I don't know. But she kept pushing. Made me think about it. And I realized I was scared. Scared of what? Of proposing for real. Of you saying no. Of messing up the actual moment. So I turned it into a joke. Because if it's a joke, then I'm in control. If you get upset, I can say you're being sensitive. If people don't laugh, I can say they don't get it. But if I propose for real and you say no, then I'm just a guy who got rejected in front of everyone. Can't hide from that. I wrapped both hands around my coffee cup. It was too hot, but I didn't care. You really thought I'd say no? I asked. Not really, but the fear was there. My therapist said I have issues with vulnerability, with being seen as weak, so I deflect with humor. Make everything a joke so nothing can actually hurt me. But you hurt me instead. Yeah, I did. And that's the part I have to live with. I was so afraid of being vulnerable that I humiliated the person I love most. The cafe was busy, people coming and going. Normal Saturday morning. But sitting there with Jordan felt like we were in our own separate world. Are you angry I'm telling you this? He asked. No, I'm glad you're figuring it out, really. My therapist wants me to write you a real apology, not a text, not a note in a box. She wants me to sit down and actually tell you everything I'm sorry for. Every specific thing. She says it's part of taking responsibility. Do you want to do that? Yes, but only if you want to hear it. I won't force it on you, I thought about it. Part of me didn't want to hear it. didn't want to rehash everything, but another part needed to hear him take real accountability. Not just I'm sorry, but actual understanding of what he did. Okay, I said, but not here. Somewhere private. Your place, my place, wherever you're comfortable. The park, the one by the library. There's benches. Public but quiet. When? Tomorrow. 2 p.m. He nodded. We finished our coffee. He paid even though I tried to split it. We walked out together. His car was parked next to mine. Thanks again for meeting me, he said. Yeah. He looked like he wanted to hug me but didn't. Just gave me a small wave and got in his car. I sat in mine and watched him drive away. Then I called my best friend. I just had coffee with Jordan, I said when she answered. Oh boy. How'd it go? He's going to therapy. He wants to give me a real apology tomorrow. Like a detailed one. Are you okay with that? I think so. I think I need to hear it. And then what? What do you mean? After he apologizes. After he explains everything. What happens then? I didn't have an answer. That night I couldn't sleep again. Kept thinking about what Jordan would say. Kept thinking about everything that happened. The fake proposal. The empty box. His face when Kenna rejected him. The note he sent. The bracelet I was still wearing. 3 years of memories mixing with 3 weeks of pain. Sunday at 2 p.m. I was sitting on a bench in the park. Jordan showed up 5 minutes early. He had a notebook with him. Sat down on the other end of the bench, leaving space between us. I wrote everything down, he said, holding up the notebook. My therapist said it would help me organize my thoughts. Make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. He opened the notebook. His hands were shaking slightly. He took a deep breath. I'm sorry for making you think I was proposing when I wasn't. I'm sorry for using your hope against you. I'm sorry for doing it in front of your family. I'm sorry for filming it without asking. I'm sorry for posting it online. I'm sorry for not taking it down immediately when you left. I'm sorry for laughing when you were hurt. I'm sorry for calling you dramatic. I'm sorry for making you feel stupid. I'm sorry for choosing internet attention over your dignity. I'm sorry for not running after you. I'm sorry for not apologizing immediately. I'm sorry for defending what I did. I'm sorry for turning the worst moment of your life into content. I'm sorry for making you doubt if I ever really loved you. I'm sorry for trying to replace you with someone else instead of dealing with what I did. I'm sorry for making you feel like you weren't enough when you were everything. His voice cracked on the last part. He was reading from the notebook, but I could tell he meant every word. I'm sorry for wasting 3 years of your time, he continued. I'm sorry for making you feel small. I'm sorry for prioritizing being funny over being kind. I'm sorry for not protecting you. I'm sorry for breaking your trust. I'm sorry for hurting your family. I'm sorry for making your dad hate me. I'm sorry for making your mom worried. I'm sorry for not being the man you deserved. I'm sorry for not appreciating what we had until it was gone. I'm sorry for every tear you cried because of me. I'm sorry for every time you doubted yourself. I'm sorry for every moment of embarrassment. I'm sorry for making you feel alone. I'm sorry for breaking us. I'm sorry for breaking you. I'm sorry for breaking me. He closed the notebook, wiped his eyes. That's everything I wrote down, he said. But it still doesn't feel like enough. Nothing I say will be enough because what I did can't be fixed with words. I humiliated you, betrayed you, made you question everything, and I have to live with that for the rest of my life. I was crying too now. I hadn't meant to, but I couldn't stop. Thank you for saying all that, I managed to get out. Do you forgive me? That was the question, wasn't it? Could I forgive him? Did I want to? I don't know, I said honestly. I'm not as angry as I was, but I don't know if I can forget what happened. I'm not asking you to forget. I'm not even really asking you to forgive. I just needed you to know I understand what I did. I understand the damage. We sat there crying on that park bench while kids played on the swings nearby and people walked their dogs. Normal Sunday afternoon. But nothing about us felt normal anymore. What do you want? I finally asked. From this conversation, from me. What do you actually want? Jordan looked at me. Really looked at me. I want you back, he said. I want to earn your trust again. I want to prove I'm not that person anymore. I want another chance. But I know I don't deserve it. I know I burned that bridge. So what I want and what I deserve are two different things. And if I said no, if I said I can't do this, then I'd accept it. I'd leave you alone. I'd let you move on. Because that's what you deserve. Someone who treats you right. Even if it's not me. More silence. A dog barked. Someone's kids started crying about ice cream. Life happening all around us while we sat in our bubble of broken things. I need time, I said. I can't give you an answer right now. This is all too much. Take all the time you need. I'll be here. Or I won't, whatever you decide. He stood up, handed me the notebook. Keep it. Everything I said is written in there. In case you ever doubt that I understand what I did. It's all there. He walked away. I sat there holding his notebook, watching him leave. Then I opened it and read through everything he'd written. 3 pages of apologies. His handwriting messy in places where he'd been crying while writing. Notes in the margins from his therapist. Crossed out words where he'd tried to find better ways to say things. It was raw and honest and painful. I took the notebook home, Put it on my dresser next to the bracelet and the empty ring box. Evidence of everything that happened. Everything broken. Everything lost. 3 more days went by. I read Jordan's apology list 5 more times. Each time it hurt. But each time I also felt something shift. The anger was fading, being replaced by sadness, by loss, by the ghost I used to have. Thursday night, my best friend came over again. Have you decided what you're going to do? She asked. No. Every time I think I know, I change my mind. What's your heart saying? My heart says I miss him. My head says I'm stupid for missing him. Both can be true. She was right. I did miss him. Missed his laugh. Missed his terrible jokes. Missed the way he'd pull me close when we watched movies. Missed feeling like I had a partner. But I also couldn't forget standing in that venue with everyone watching while he laughed at me. Couldn't forget the humiliation. The betrayal. If you take him back, things won't ever be exactly like they were, my friend said. You know that, right? There'll always be this thing between you. I know. But that doesn't mean you can't build something new. Something different. If you want to. Did I want to? That was the real question. Friday morning, Jordan texted me. No pressure. Just wanted you to know I'm still here. Still waiting. Still hoping. But I understand if your answer is no. Whatever you decide, I'll respect it. I stared at the message for 10 minutes before responding. Can we talk? Tonight? Yes, where? Your apartment. 7 p.m. I'll be here. I spent the whole day anxious. Couldn't focus at work. Bria caught me staring at my computer screen doing nothing. You're seeing him tonight, aren't you? She asked, how'd you know? Because you have that look. The one people get when they're about to make a decision they're not sure about. Am I making a mistake? I don't know, maybe not. But it's your mistake to make. At 6:45 p.m., I was in my car outside Jordan's apartment. Gave myself a pep talk. Reminded myself why I was here. What I needed to say. Then I went upstairs and knocked. Jordan opened the door immediately like he'd been waiting by it. His apartment was clean now. Dishes done. Floor vacuumed. Laundry put away. He'd pulled himself together. Come in, he said. I sat on his couch. Same couch I'd sat on 3 weeks ago when his place was a disaster. Felt like years ago now. Jordan sat in the chair across from me, giving me space, not assuming anything. I've been thinking about everything, I started. About what you did. About your apology. About us. He nodded but didn't say anything. Just waited for me to continue. I'm not going to lie. What you did destroyed me. For days I couldn't look at myself without feeling embarrassed, without hearing people laughing, without seeing that empty box. It broke something in me. Made me question every moment we had together. Made me wonder if you ever really loved me or if I was just content for your life. I did love you. I do love you. You were never content. Let me finish. Sorry. I took a breath, but I also can't ignore 3 years. 3 years of you being good to me, being there for me, making me laugh, supporting my dreams, meeting me halfway. 3 years of building a life together. One horrible moment doesn't erase all of that. It taints it, changes it, but it doesn't erase it. Jordan's eyes were locked on mine, barely breathing. I talked to my mom about this, I continued. She said relationships aren't about never messing up. They're about how you handle it when you do. She said you're taking responsibility, going to therapy, trying to understand what you did. She said that matters. My dad disagrees. Says you humiliated his daughter and that's unforgivable. So I'm caught between both perspectives. What do you think? Jordan asked quietly. I think what you did was unforgivable. And I also think I want to try to forgive you anyway. Those two things exist together. I think you're genuinely sorry. I think you understand what you did. I think you're trying to change. And I think I still love you even though part of me wishes I didn't. Jordan's whole face changed. Hope and disbelief and relief all at once. Does that mean? It means I'm willing to try. Slowly. No jumping back into how things were. We start over. Date again. Build trust again. And if you ever do anything like that again, I'm gone. No second chances. No explanations, just done. Do you understand? Yes, completely. I swear I will never... Don't swear. Just show me. Through your actions. Every single day. Jordan stood up and moved toward me, then stopped himself. Can I hug you? I nodded. He wrapped his arms around me, and I felt him shaking. He was crying into my shoulder. I'm so sorry, he kept saying. I'm so sorry. I'll spend the rest of my life making this up to you. I promise. I let him hold me. Let myself feel it. The familiar weight of his arms. The smell of his cologne. The sound of his heartbeat. All the things I'd missed. But it felt different now. Heavier. Tinged with all the hurt. When he finally let go, we sat back down. So what now? He asked. Now we take it slow. We go on dates. Real dates. We talk a lot. You keep going to therapy. I might go too. We figure out if we can actually rebuild this or if the damage is too deep. And we're honest. Brutally honest. No more hiding. No more jokes at each other's expense. Just truth. I can do that. You have to do that. That's the only way this works. Okay, truth. Starting now. Truth is, I love you so much it physically hurts. Truth is, I wake up every morning hating myself for what I did. Truth is, I don't deserve another chance, but I'm grateful you're giving me one anyway. Truth is, I'm terrified I'll mess this up again. Truth is, you're the only person I've ever wanted forever with. I felt tears starting again. Truth is, I'm scared too. Truth is, I don't know if I'm making the right choice. Truth is, part of me still wants to run. Truth is, part of me never stopped loving you. Truth is, I'm choosing to try because I think we might be worth saving. We sat there being honest, being vulnerable, being real with each other in a way we maybe never had been before. It hurt, but it also felt necessary. Like lancing a wound so it could heal properly. Jordan made us tea. We talked until midnight. About everything. About his therapy sessions. About my hurt. About what we both needed going forward. About boundaries. About expectations. About fear and hope and everything in between. When I finally left that night, I felt exhausted but lighter somehow. Like I'd been carrying something heavy and finally set it down. My mom called the next morning. Your father wants to talk to you. Oh no. My dad got on the phone. Your mother said you're giving that boy another chance. Dad, I don't like it. I don't trust him. But I trust you. So if this is what you want, I'll support it. But if he hurts you again, I'm not going to be nice about it. Understand? I understand. Good. Put your mother back on. My mom's voice came back. He'll come around. He's just protective. How are you feeling about all this? Honestly, I don't know. Nervous, hopeful, scared, everything. That sounds about right. Just promise me you're doing this because you want to, not because you feel sorry for him. I promise. Okay then. We're here if you need us. That first week of trying again was strange. Jordan and I texted throughout the day but kept it light. Nothing heavy. Just normal conversation. He'd send me pictures of funny signs he saw. I'd send him memes. We were testing the waters, remembering how to be around each other. Our first official date was the following Saturday. He picked me up at my place. Brought me flowers. Yellow roses. My favorite. He remembered. You look beautiful, he said when I opened the door. Thanks. You clean up nice too. He took me to a new restaurant neither of us had been to. Neutral territory. No memories attached to it. We sat across from each other and it felt like a first date. Awkward, careful, both of us trying too hard. This is weird, right? Jordan said halfway through dinner. It feels weird. Very weird. We're going to get through the weird part though. Right? I hope so. The conversation got easier as the night went on. We laughed about something stupid. Made fun of the waiter's terrible mustache. Debated whether the pasta was overcooked. Small normal things. It felt good. Felt like maybe we could do this. He walked me to my door at the end of the night. Can I kiss you? He asked. I hesitated. Part of me wanted to. Part of me wasn't ready. Not yet, I said. Soon, just not yet. Okay, that's okay. Thank you for tonight. Thank you for dinner. He waited until I was inside before leaving. I watched through the window as he walked to his car. He looked happy, hopeful. I felt the same way. Tentatively hopeful. We went on 3 more dates over the next 2 weeks. Movies, mini golf, coffee, and a walk around downtown. Each date felt a little less awkward. A little more natural. We were finding our rhythm again. Or finding a new rhythm. I couldn't tell which. On the 4th date, we went to the pier. Walked along the boardwalk eating ice cream. Jordan pointed out a couple taking engagement photos. Does that bother you? He asked. Seeing that? A little. Does it bother you? Yeah. Makes me think about what I did. About how I ruined that moment for us. We kept walking. Found a bench overlooking the water and sat down. My therapist says I need to forgive myself, Jordan said. Says I can't move forward if I'm stuck in guilt. But I don't know how to do that. Have you tried? Not really. Feels like if I forgive myself, then I'm letting myself off the hook. Like I'm saying what I did wasn't that bad. I don't think that's what forgiveness means. I think it means accepting what you did, understanding why, and choosing not to let it define you forever. Is that what you're doing? With me? I'm trying to. The sun was setting. Sky turning orange and pink. Jordan reached for my hand. I let him take it. His palm was warm, familiar. I love you, he said. I know I've said it a lot lately, but I need you to know I mean it. Every time, I know. I love you too. Yeah? Yeah, I wouldn't be here if I didn't, he smiled. Real smile. The kind that reached his eyes. Then he looked nervous. Can I kiss you now? He asked. I thought about it. Realized I wanted to. Yes. He leaned in slowly, giving me time to change my mind. His lips touched mine and it felt like coming home and like kissing a stranger at the same time. Familiar and new. Sad and hopeful. Complicated. When we pulled apart, he was looking at me like I might disappear. Was that okay? He asked. It was okay. Just okay? It was good. Really good. It just feels different. Different how? I don't know. Just different. Not bad different. Just not the same as before. Nothing's the same as before. He was right. We couldn't go back to what we had. Could only move forward into something new. Something built on harder ground. On truth and rebuilding and work. Week 6 of trying again. We were at Jordan's apartment watching a movie, his arm around me, my head on his chest. It almost felt normal, almost felt like before. Then his phone lit up with a notification. TikTok. He grabbed it quickly and turned it face down. "You still have TikTok?" I asked. He sat up. "Yeah, but I don't post anymore. Just scroll sometimes. Does it bother you? Being on there after everything?" "Honestly, yes, but deleting it feels like running away. My therapist says I need to change my relationship with it. Use it differently. Not for validation, just for entertainment." "Have you watched any proposal videos since?" "No, I can't. Makes me sick." We were quiet for a minute. "Do you ever look at the engagement party pictures?" I asked. "From your cousin's party?" "No, my family has them, but I asked them not to show me. Don't want to see my face from that night. I looked at them once. After everything, I wanted to see if I could tell what you were thinking. If I'd missed signs, could you?" "No. You looked happy, excited. There was nothing that said you were about to humiliate me." Jordan turned to face me fully. "I was excited, because I was planning to really propose after. I was excited to see your face when I pulled out the real ring. But then you left and I panicked. Started justifying what I did instead of admitting I messed up. My therapist says that's a defense mechanism. Deflection. Protect myself by making you the problem. Do you still do that? Deflect?" He thought about it. "Sometimes. But I'm getting better at catching myself. At being honest instead of defensive. That's good. That's progress." We tried to go back to the movie, but neither of us could focus. Too much had been stirred up. Too many feelings. Jordan paused the TV. "Can I ask you something?" "Yeah. Do you think you'll ever fully trust me again? Like completely?" I wanted to say yes. Wanted to promise him we'd get back to what we had. But I couldn't. "I don't know," I said honestly. "I want to, but I don't know if that kind of trust can be rebuilt after it's broken this badly. Part of me will always remember. Always have that moment in the back of my mind. That's fair. That's really fair. I just hope someday the good memories outweigh that one." Me too. Month 3 of trying again. We'd fallen into a routine. Dinner twice a week. Texting every day. Weekend dates. It felt like a relationship. Felt like we were building something. But there were still moments. Still times when I'd think about the fake proposal and feel a wave of hurt. Still times when Jordan would get too excited about something, and I'd tense up worried it was a joke. We were having dinner at my place when Jordan brought up his cousin's wedding. Different cousin, the one getting married in 2 months. "I'm invited, obviously," he said. +1. "I wanted to see if you'd go with me." My stomach dropped. A wedding. Another family event. After what happened at the last one, Jordan saw my face. "We don't have to. I can go alone. Or not go at all. Whatever you're comfortable with. Everyone will be there. Your whole family. My whole family. Everyone who saw what happened, I know. That's why I'm asking. Not telling. This is your choice. I thought about it. Part of me wanted to say no. Wanted to avoid the looks and the whispers and the memories. But another part knew we couldn't hide forever. Had to face things eventually? Okay, I said. "I'll go. Yeah?" "Yeah, but if it gets too much, I'm leaving. And you're coming with me." "Deal." "Absolutely. The second you want to leave, we're gone." The weeks leading up to the wedding, I was anxious. Kept having dreams about showing up and everyone laughing. About Jordan pulling another prank. Nightmares, basically. Jordan noticed. "We really don't have to go," he said one night. "I can make up an excuse. No, we're going. I'm not letting what happened control my life forever. We're going? Okay. But promise me if you change your mind, you'll tell me." "I promise." The wedding was on a Saturday. Outdoor ceremony. Beautiful venue. Jordan picked me up wearing a suit. He looked good. Really good. I wore a blue dress. Something new I'd bought specifically for this. Wanted to feel confident. We pulled into the parking lot and I felt my heart start racing. All the cars. All the people. Jordan noticed my hand shaking. "We can leave right now," he said. "Before we even get out." "No, we're doing this." We walked in together. His hand on my lower back. Protective. The ceremony was starting soon, so everyone was finding seats. Jordan's mom saw us first. Her face lit up. She rushed over and hugged me. "I'm so glad you're here," she whispered. "Both of you." Jordan's sister was next. She looked uncomfortable. "Hey, sorry about everything. The video and all that. It was messed up." "Thanks," I said. We found seats. I could feel people looking. Hear whispers. But no one said anything directly. The ceremony started and I tried to focus on the bride and groom. They looked happy. In love. Normal. The way people should look at weddings. At the reception, Jordan stayed close to me. Asked multiple times if I was okay. If I needed a break. If I wanted to go. I kept saying I was fine. And I mostly was. Being there was hard, but not as hard as I'd thought it would be. Jordan's cousin, the one getting married, came over during dinner. "I heard what happened at Macy's engagement party," she said to Jordan. "That was really messed up, man." Jordan nodded. "I know. Working on being better? Good. Because she's too good for you." She pointed at me, then smiled. But I'm glad you're both here. Means a lot. As the night went on, it got easier. We danced, ate cake, talked to relatives. It felt almost normal, almost like we belonged here together. Then the DJ announced the bouquet toss. All the single women were supposed to gather. I stayed seated. Wasn't single, but also didn't want to participate. Felt weird. But Jordan's aunt basically dragged me over. Come on, honey. Just for fun. I stood in the back of the group. The bride turned around and threw the bouquet high. It flew over everyone's heads. Came right at me. I could have let it fall. Could have stepped aside. But instinct made me reach up and catch it. Everyone cheered. The bride clapped. Jordan's mom looked like she might cry happy tears. I looked at Jordan. He was standing off to the side watching. Our eyes met. He smiled. Small, genuine smile. Not laughing. Not joking. Just smiling. I walked back over to him holding the bouquet. Guess that means you're next, someone called out. Jordan tensed. I could see him checking my face to see if I was upset. But I wasn't. It was just flowers. Just a tradition. Didn't mean anything unless we decided it did. Maybe someday. I said loud enough for people to hear. Then to Jordan quietly, "You okay?" "Yeah, are you?" "I'm good." We left the reception around 10, both of us exhausted from being on all night. In the car, Jordan said, "Thank you for coming, for staying, for catching the bouquet without freaking out. It's just flowers." I know, but still, after everything, you could have let it drop, thought about it. But then I thought, screw it. One moment doesn't get to ruin all moments. You know? He reached over and squeezed my hand. We drove in comfortable silence. Month 5 of trying again. Things were good. Really good. Better than they'd been even before everything happened. Because now we talked. Really talked. About feelings and fears and expectations. We didn't let things build up. Didn't let resentment grow. We addressed issues immediately. It was exhausting sometimes, but it was healthy. Jordan graduated from therapy. His therapist said he'd made significant progress. Said he'd developed better coping mechanisms and better communication skills. He still went once a month for maintenance, but the weekly sessions were done. How do you feel about that? I asked when he told me. Good. Proud. Little scared I'll backslide without her. You won't. You've changed. I can see it. You think so? I know so. You're not the same person who thought that prank was a good idea. Neither are you, though. You're different, too. He was right. I was different. Stronger, maybe. More willing to speak up. Less willing to accept things that hurt me. The whole experience had changed both of us. Made us harder and softer at the same time. We were at dinner one night when Jordan got quiet. He was moving food around his plate, not eating. What's wrong? I asked. Nothing's wrong. Just thinking about. He put his fork down. About the future. About us. About where we're going. My heart sped up. Okay. I want to marry you, he said. Eventually. When you're ready. When we're ready. I'm not asking now. Not proposing. Just telling you that's what I want. Full transparency. That's where I see this going. If you're okay with that, I breathed. I'm okay with that. Eventually. Not now. But eventually, yes. Good. Because I've been thinking about it a lot. About how I do it right this time. About making sure it's special. Making sure you feel loved and respected and valued. Everything I should have done the first time. When you say first time, you mean the fake proposal? Yeah, but also the real one I had planned. Even that wasn't right. It was still half a joke. Still me trying to control the narrative. Next time it'll be different. Just us. Just real. Just love. I like the sound of that. We finished dinner. Went back to his place. Watched TV cuddled on the couch. Normal night. But it felt significant. Felt like we'd turned a corner. Made a silent agreement about our future. Month 8. We'd officially been back together longer than we'd been apart. It felt stable, felt real. My dad had even warmed up to Jordan. Invited him to watch football. Asked his opinion on things. My mom said it was because she could see I was happy. You smile different now, she told me one day. More genuine. Before you smiled with your mouth. Now you smile with your whole face. Things are good. Really good. I'm glad, baby. You deserve good. Jordan and I had started talking about moving in together. Nothing concrete yet, but throwing the idea around. Seeing how it felt. We'd looked at a few apartments just for fun. Talked about what we'd want. How we'd split things. It felt grown up. Felt like building a real future. We were at my place one Saturday morning. I was making coffee. Jordan was scrolling through his phone. Then he made a noise. What? I asked. Kenna got engaged. I walked over. He showed me his phone. It was a TikTok on his feed. Kenna and some guy, ring on her finger. They looked happy. How do you feel about that? I asked. Fine, actually. Good for her. Hope he treats her right. Not weird at all? Weird that she's engaged before we are, but not weird about her specifically. I don't think about her at all anymore. Feels like a different lifetime. I kissed the top of his head. Good answer. He pulled me onto his lap. You're the only person I think about. You know that, right? I know. Good. We stayed like that for a while. Just being together. Content. Comfortable. In love. Month 10. Jordan surprised me with a trip. Just a weekend away. He'd planned the whole thing. Booked a cabin in the mountains. Packed bags. Made sure I had the time off work. It was thoughtful and romantic and exactly what we needed. We drove up Friday afternoon. The cabin was perfect. Small, cozy fireplace, hot tub on the deck. We spent the weekend hiking and cooking together and talking and laughing and remembering why we worked. Saturday night, we were in the hot tub looking at stars. Jordan had been quiet for a while. You okay? I asked. I'm perfect. Just thinking about how different things are now. How much better. It is better. We're better. I'm grateful you gave me another chance. I know I didn't deserve it. You've earned it. Through every day of the last 10 months. Through every choice you've made. You've earned it. He pulled me closer. Kissed my forehead. I'm going to marry you someday, he said. Not today. Not tomorrow. But someday soon. And when I do, it's going to be perfect. You're going to feel like the most loved person in the world. Because you are to me. You're everything. I felt tears starting. Happy tears this time. I can't wait. Me neither. We stayed in the hot tub until our skin pruned, then went inside and fell asleep, tangled together on the couch in front of the fireplace. It was the most peaceful I'd felt in a year, month 12. 1 year since we started over, Jordan wanted to celebrate, wanted to take me somewhere special. He'd been planning something for weeks. Kept saying it was a surprise. He picked me up wearing slacks and a nice shirt. Told me to dress up. Where are we going? I asked for the 100th time. You'll see. He drove us downtown, parked near the waterfront. There was a restaurant there I'd mentioned wanting to try months ago. Fancy place, reservation only. He'd remembered. Dinner was amazing. Best meal I'd had in forever. We talked and laughed and it felt easy, natural, like we'd been doing this forever. Which I guess we had been. Just with a break in the middle. After dinner, Jordan said he wanted to walk. We strolled along the waterfront. City lights reflecting on the water. Boats passing by. It was beautiful. This has been the best year of my life, Jordan said. Even with all the work, all the therapy, all the hard conversations. Best year. Because I got you back. Because I got to prove I could change. Because we built something real. It's been my best year too. The second half anyway. He laughed. Yeah, first half was pretty terrible. We walked a little further. Then Jordan stopped at a specific spot. There was a bench overlooking the water. This is where we came on our first date, he said. Remember? 3.5 years ago. You wore that yellow dress. We ate ice cream and watched the sunset. You told me about your family. I told you about mine. I knew that night I was going to fall in love with you. I remembered. Remembered everything about that night. I remember. You had mint chip. I had strawberry. You made fun of my choice. Strawberry's a terrible flavor. Take that back. Never. We were laughing when Jordan got down on one knee. My breath caught. He was reaching into his jacket pocket, pulling out a small box. Different box than before. Better box. Wait, I said. My heart was pounding. Is this— Just listen, he said. His voice was shaking. No cameras. No audience, no jokes. Just me asking you the most important question I'll ever ask. Will you marry me? For real this time. Forever this time. I promise to spend every day earning your trust. Earning your love. Being the man you deserve. I can't promise I'll be perfect, but I promise I'll always be honest. Always be real. Always choose you. So will you marry me? He opened the box. There was a ring inside. Beautiful ring. Simple but perfect. Exactly what I would have picked for myself. He knew me that well. Tears were streaming down my face. Happy tears. Relieved tears. Healing tears. Yes, I said. Yes, I'll marry you. He stood up and slid the ring onto my finger. It fit perfectly. Then he kissed me. Deep kiss. The kind that says everything without words. When we pulled apart, we were both crying. I love you so much, he said. Thank you for giving me a chance to do this right. I love you too. This is perfect. You're perfect. We're perfect. We sat on that bench holding each other while the city moved around us. People walking by smiled at us. An older couple congratulated us. Random strangers sharing our happiness. It felt real. It felt right. It felt like everything I'd ever wanted. Jordan called our families from the waterfront. Everyone freaked out. His mom cried. My mom cried. Even my dad got choked up. His sister posted a picture Jordan texted her with the caption, "He finally did it right." Lots of heart emojis. Lots of celebrating. We went back to his apartment, made hot chocolate. Sat on his couch looking at my ring. I couldn't stop staring at it. You really like it? Jordan asked. I love it. It's exactly what I would have picked. I know. I spent weeks researching. Asked your mom. Asked your friends. Looked at every picture of jewelry you've ever liked on Instagram. I wanted it to be perfect. It is perfect. Tonight was perfect. You're perfect. He pulled me close. We're getting married. We're getting married. It felt surreal. After everything we'd been through, all the hurt and healing and hard work, we'd made it. We were building something real. Something that would last. That night lying in bed, I thought about the journey we'd taken. The fake proposal. The breakup, the pain, The choice to try again. All the conversations. All the growth. All the moments that led us here. It wasn't a fairy tale. It was messy and complicated and real. But it was ours. And it was beautiful because we'd fought for it. Jordan was already asleep next to me. I watched him for a minute. This person I'd loved and hated and loved again. This person who'd hurt me worse than anyone ever had and then spent a year proving he could be better. He wasn't perfect. Neither was I. But we were perfect for each other. In all our messy, complicated, imperfect ways. I looked at my ring one more time, smiled, then closed my eyes and fell asleep planning the rest of our lives together.